Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about Ni No Kuni. I finished it. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, then don't watch this video because I want to talk about all the stuff in this game. Okay? You've had my warning, I'm going to talk about it now. Okay. So, I beat Ni No Kuni today. 44 hours it's taken me to get to the... Yeah, it's pretty much just like 43 hours it took me to get to the end of the game. I pretty much did all the side quests up to the end of the game as well. Like I did everything. I'm pretty sure I did actually do everything. Apart, well, like some of the side quests don't unlock until, like bounties don't unlock until you finish the game. So yeah, I've still got to do those, which I am going to do. Because I really want to play that game more, surprisingly. Oh no, I'm not surprisingly, because it's an awesome game. But yeah, I did all the side quests I could up to that point. I need to do some of the trial stuff. Like I didn't do much of those because I think you need to be like level 99 for some of them. Like the M ones are really hard, but yeah, still got to do those. I didn't get into the what is it? The casino stuff. Like I didn't really. I'm not good at casino like regular gambling, so I'm not gonna be good at that. So I'll look at facts if I can get through that. But yeah, I did most stuff. That game sure is a video game. It sure is a refreshing. Like, okay, so a bit of backstory. Like the last game I was playing was Far Cry 3. I played a bunch of I played a lot of Far. I think it was like 30 hours Far Cry 3 it took me to play Far Cry 3. Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe it's like 20 hours. I don't know. But yeah, Far Cry 3 was amazing. I finished that just after or just before Christmas. I think it might have been just before Christmas. And then I got my Wii U around then as well. I got some games for that at Christmas that I didn't really play. Like I played Zombie U like a couple of times. I played Mario a couple of times. Didn't really get into it. I played Little Inferno, and that was that. And then January I played like nothing. I played Ratchet and Clank Q-Force multiplayer. I got addicted to that, but I didn't really play anything else. And then like after I got out of that, I stopped playing video games. Like I was actually really worried that I was not gonna be able to enjoy video games again. Like that I was going through some personal things, with my dog passing away and everything. I just didn't see enjoyment out of video games anymore. I just didn't. Like I tried a bunch of times. I put in like really old retro games to try and capture my memories, but I was like, I don't want to play any of that. And then, just as I was starting to get like, maybe I'm good. I want to get back to video games again. Like maybe I can hopefully enjoy it. Ni No Kuni came out, and I think Ni No Kuni was just what I needed because it is such a video game. It isn't. Yeah, it's just such a video game. You actually play a whole bunch of this game. Dictionary definition: video game, Ni No Kuni. So it's a JRPG. I haven't played a lot of JRPGs, like Pokemon. It's pretty much all I played. I played one Final Fantasy X, the best one, because I didn't want to play it, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so I played that. It's Miss Drippy, so I miss Drippy. And yeah, so I hadn't really had much experience in JRPGs, and it was incredible. Like it's definitely the best JRPG I've ever played, but it's better than Pokemon. I'm gonna say it. I like this more than Pokemon. It's I should have written stuff down before I start talking about this game. Okay, I'll be beginning. So the story is really cool. It's kind of basic, but it's just refreshing to not have a hero who's like, oh, I'm tough and like or I'm sarcastic like so many heroes now. They're just like I feel like Drake from Uncharted, like Nathan Drake, like everyone else tries to be him, and I don't want to. Like every game now tries to be that character. Of like Dead Space, Isaac Clarke has even gone towards that sort of character. Whereas in the first one he was awesome because he was he was not like that. He was kind of cool, but now they're all like that now. Like everyone is like that now. So it's nice to have a character like Oliver, the main protagonist of Ni No Kuni. He's kind of innocent and he's good and he just wants to help people and he's just kind of cool. Yeah, he's not like, oh, I'm gonna do all these witty remarks all the time. No, he's just, I'm kind of cool. Like you got Drippy for that, and Drippy is one of the best characters in a video game that I've seen in a very long time. I love Drippy. Like he's just, I don't know whether it's the accent that does it. It might be that he's a Welsh fairy. Like we don't get many Welsh characters in video games. he fits the role really well. And I liked Swain a lot. Like, so when Swain joined the party, I was like, I kind of liked, cause I liked Esther a little bit. She was alright, just like a generic female character. Female kid character, I should say. But yeah, Swain he added a lot of humour into it, and I really like Swain. I didn't think I was going to like him at first because he was kind of a thief. Like, he's not a good guy, but then he's like, oh, he was a nightmare and everything, and that was alright then. So you had those three characters throughout the entire game. And then you had Marquesian, I think, was that her name? Marquesian, to join you for like the last bit, and I found that kind of weird. It's like, oh, why do I want to use him when I've had these three characters throughout the entire game? I just kind of left him in there. I didn't use his familiar either. So who did I truck with through the game? I trucked with the first one Oliver gets, the orange one, the Mite, which I named it Haizang. But then as soon as I did that, I didn't want to have to come up with all the names for all these people. So I went with like the suggested names for the rest of them, and they're pretty funny. Like some of the suggested names. I think all video games should do that when they offer you a choice. If you want to name this character a nickname, like you just pick a nickname. It's way cool. So yeah, I did that one. I had the monkey that you get in Ding Dong Dell when you go in front of the rat thing. He wasn't as useful as the game went on. Like early on, he was really cool, but then I didn't really use him at all after that because he got kind of weak, and he was fast, but he was just weak. And I had the fairy. I named him Sid because everyone names the fairy Sid. You get in the Golden Groves. And yeah, I didn't use him a lot at first because I wasn't really into magic at first. I was just kind of like hitting on the X button with my Paizang Mite, just going hitting it. He was doing alright, but then when I started to need magic, he was really good at it. And he became my healer as well. He had the Restore Aura thing at the end of it, which is really good. Like, heals everyone up to top, pretty much. So that was Oliver's main party. Then I had Esther. She had a penguin thing, which, you know, the penguin thing was probably the best familiar, really, one of the best that I think were in the game, or that I used. She was just so powerful. The penguin was so powerful. I had the thunderbolt was really good, and so was the water cannon I think I had, and then I had the dropsicle thing. That was really cool. And then I gave her Tin Man, like, you know, the big robot thing you find in the pig plains. I think that's what it's called. I essentially gave her it at first because I thought it was so ridiculous the way he ran. The way he moved, he goes like just to move, and it's so ridiculous. Like, yeah, you can have it. So I gave it to her, but then he was so powerful, but his accuracy was absolute shit, and he would not hit a thing, and he was really slow. So, but by the time I realised that I didn't want him on my team, I'd already leveled him so high. I was like, I need to keep going. So I kept him on the team. So yeah, that was her team. Unfortunately, those two. Well, no, yeah, they were cool. And then, so now Swain. So he came with that guy, Hurley. I didn't really like Hurley. I really didn't like Hurley at all. He was so slow, and his accuracy and evasion were not very good either, like Tin Man. He was pretty powerful, but I didn't like using him. So I went and caught... Because so far in the game, they kind of give you a lot of the familiars, and you could just roll those throughout the entire game, all they give you, which is kind of cool. But I actually went and caught the thief cat, because I thought the thief cat would work pretty well with him being a thief. So, well, that's nice. I'm weird like that. I want to have like a roleplay connection between them. So he was kind of cool. And he was probably the best. He was my favorite familiar. He was fast. He was strong, and he looked really cool. And he was just so cool. And actually, that's pretty much it. That's all I had. Like, that seems kind of weird. Like imagine going into Pokemon and just only having the ones you find. So, you know, you'd only get like the starter Pokemon. You get a Lapras in the first one at some point, and you know, Ditto and whatever. That seems kind of weird, but yeah, they were good. I did try to mix it up sometimes. Like, I try and get like maybe I want this guy, but I didn't really find a familiar that I wanted. Now that I've played through the game, I kind of want to play through it again, so because I think I know what ones I want on my team now. Like, what did I do? I want this dinosaur one that I want. I don't know where it is, but people say it's really good. I'd also want the bartender, because he was pretty awesome. Later on, I learned out that I really wanted.